Hello guys. All right, so I'm just gonna wait for just a few minutes and then we'll get started. All right, I'm gonna post my shopping link right here in the comments. So everything you're gonna see is all available right here on my website, rayahopebeauty.com. That's where you can find all the makeup and the tools I'm going to use and be talking about. And then to score it on sale, you're going to want to make sure you click on Kudos, Kudos, and that is where the best deal is. All right, so we'll just wait for a few more minutes. Hello, hi guys. Hello, thank you for being here. All right, so what I already have done so far, I just did my setting spray. So before I put on any makeup, no matter if it's BB cream, no matter if it's full coverage, I always do the same pre-makeup routine and I swear by it. So the first thing that I do is I always spray my face with my setting spray. So I've already done that step. And then I usually always let it dry, obviously. And then I'll go in with my mattifying face primer. So I will do not that much of it, like 2 kind of half squirts, and then I'm gonna dot this around my skin and then start to kind of massage it in. And yes, I'm gonna be getting back to my messages today. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram, but I was like running out the door yesterday because we had a Groupon. We rented this like catamaran. It was so much fun, but that's why I haven't gotten back to you guys yet. But I'll definitely be getting back to you guys today, so stay tuned. Yay, hi guys, welcome. All right, so now I will kind of go in with just like a little bit more because I really make sure that I have this on all of the areas that I may get fine line, or I have fine lines, maybe I get creases, large pores. So what this does is it's not only going to start to blur your fine lines and blur your imperfections, but it's also going to start to kind of create like this very nice even layer for your makeup to sit on top of. So even if you aren't doing a ton of makeup, like we're just doing a BB cream today, this is going to be like solid gold. Like it's gonna have it sit so evenly and nicely on top. Hello, hi guys. Yes, eye cream before setting spray. And I did that, I always do that in the morning, like when I brush my teeth. So I always wash my face in the morning, brush my teeth, I put on my eye cream, and then I do setting spray, and then as you just saw, mattifying face primer, and then I'll let this sit on my skin usually about 3 to 5 minutes. But today, since we're live, I'm not gonna wait that long before my second dose of setting spray. Hi. Yes, so Dana, this is the best product for minimizing pores. So this helps to blur your fine lines and blur your pores. It's called the Mattifying Face Primer, and it's on sale in the Kudos this month. Hello, hi guys. Awesome. UK, South Africa, we're all over. I saw France up above. So I'm so oily, no product has ever controlled my oil. Heather, highly recommend the oil controlling mask to do once a week. That's going to be amazing. Like the results on that are incredible. The people who were using that or who do use it in the study were reporting that their skin was like almost back to normal within a month of use once a week. So highly recommend the oil controlling mask. No, the only primer that reduces pore size appearance is the mattifying face primer. What is the best time to apply the anti-aging serum? You'll want to do that in the morning and at night is what it's directed. I always recommend when you get a new skincare product to only use it at night just to begin with. And then once you see that your skin doesn't mind it or whatever, then I would increase to twice a day, and I would listen to like whatever the directions say on the bottle. So for me, I apply it from like this area, just like around my cheeks for the brightening serum, and I apply that at night right after I do rose water, eye cream, and then my serums. For foundation, we're going to use the BB cream. Just over to the primer. Yes. Oh my gosh, so good. Sponge or the brush? I would do this, the sponge, the blending bud. Highly recommend. Yes, please, if you get any friend requests from me, delete them, block them. I am not sending any friend requests. I'm not randomly selecting a winner and asking for your credit card number. Please block them. Thank you. Hi guys. Hi from Scotland. Very cool. So no matter where you live, you can shop right here on my website. RheaHopeBeauty.com is my website right here. And everything has a love it guarantee. So if you need to return anything for any reason, you can. So feel free to shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. If you guys need any recommendations or need any color match help, I am here to help you guys. Yes, even from Germany. All right, so now I'm going to do my setting spray once again. So like I said, setting spray, primer, setting spray is the routine. It is game changer when you do it, you guys. It really, really does make a big difference on the outcome of your makeup. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to use my fan brush to speed this up. Finally got the blending buds. What a difference. Amen to that. Such a difference. Off topic, I love your hair and how you do makeup. Thank you. Question about your hair. Is it thick or thin? I have thin hair, but a lot of it. That's what my hairstylist says. You have so much hair, but it's thin. Hi from England. So like I had mentioned, no matter where you live, whether it be France, England, Spain, UK, you can all shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Even from Germany, yes. You can shop on my website. And then if you guys need any help or need any suggestions on what products to get, please reach out to me here on Facebook. Tap on my face, a little description window will pop down, and that's when you know, or you can click on my name and then it'll take you to my page and you'll just look for the message area. Yeah, me too, Tina. When you use blending buds versus brushes. So you're pretty much always going to use the blending bud except for the spray foundation. That's when I'll use the kabuki brush. Thank you. Yes, the brightening serum. I cannot believe how bright my skin looks. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it this bright before, and I've only been using the product for 2.5 weeks. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ruth. How do I get a color match? Dawn, send me a selfie facing a window, and I'd be so happy to help you. So you're just gonna click on my face, a window should pop down, and you'll click on the area to be able to message me. With setting spray, primer, setting spray, stick foundation. Emma, are you setting your makeup, or are you using the setting powder and or pressed powder? That will definitely help. Yes, it really does help with humidity for sure. Sorry, I just feel like this little area right here is wet. I don't want that before we go on with our makeup. All right, so now that I've done my pre-makeup routine, again, that was eye cream, setting spray, primer, setting spray. Now we're ready for foundation. I'm gonna use the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer, which is actually part of this month's Kudos as well, which is so exciting because they don't normally include this in the Kudos. What's really cool about our BB Flawless is that it's a tinted moisturizer. So it's a moisturizer, it's very hydrating for your skin, but it has a tint to it. So it gives you this really gorgeous, just even complexion. It takes away redness, it evens out your skin tone. It is my favorite for wearing like to the pool or the beach because it does have a natural SPF in it. So I just take a little bit all over and I'll dot it just like all over my face. And I'll take my hands, they are clean, I just wash them. Make sure, like, big red flag, make sure your hands are clean or else you're just putting bacteria on your skin. So I'm going to literally massage this in and watch how incredible this dilutes all of my redness, all of my unevenness, but it looks like I have nothing on my skin. It gives you this really pretty dewy finish. So if you don't like dewy finish, you are going to want to set it. If you have oily skin like I do, you're going to want to set it. If you have dry skin, however, you can get away with not setting it. But look at that, you guys. Boom, done. Like, how amazing is that, you guys? So, so good. Can you get the spray foundation? Yes, that is going to be on sale on the Kudos. Aw, thank you so much. You're so amazing. Yes, this product's amazing. Yes. Hi, Sherry. All right, so that was the BB Flawless all over. So you can build up this coverage. In my personal opinion, I don't think you can build it up to be full coverage, but you could build it up to be more of a medium coverage. So I usually just kind of dot like a little bit on my face, and then I'll go in with my damp blending bud and I'll just kind of like fine tune it. So this is going to be amazing for, especially if you have fine lines or large pores, because it's going to compress that makeup, the BB cream, into place and really just kind of enhance that. So we want to definitely make sure to kind of go around this. Always blend down the neck. Make sure it matches really well. And this is going to just make it look even softer and a little bit more fuller coverage. So it just helps it look a little bit more natural. So blending bud is damp. I wrung it underneath the water before I got on. And just like that. How incredible is that? Such gorgeous coverage. So that was the BB Floss Complexion Enhancer, which I said is on sale in the Kudos. Hallelujah. Yes, liquid and BB cream. So that's another thing too that I love is that you can do a different shade in the BB cream, whether you wanted to do maybe something lighter, something darker, to be able to mix with what you already have to make it not only hydrating, but a little fuller coverage. So now I'm going to take my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and I'm going to use this on my under eye. I actually kind of used a lot, but whatever. So we're going to use this kind of for highlighting, but also for a little bit of coverage. So I'm just going to pop it just like that. Aw, you're so sweet, Sherry. Thank you. Did you do concealer? That was concealer right now. So that was the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza. And then now I'm going to take my smaller blending bud and blend this in. Now this is just going to give us a little bit more coverage wherever we may need it. So I'll use it kind of on my blemishes or acne scars, if you can still see them, or my dark circles, which definitely helps with so much brightness on your under eye. If you have very like sunken in or heavy set under eyes, the concealer, especially if you go down in a shade to like say the shade Scarlet, it's very, very flattering on. All right, so there's our coverage for the day. Isn't that amazing? So soft and so pretty. I used the shade Honey today, but I could also actually wear the shade Bisque because what I love about our BB cream is it blends so nicely because it's just a tinted moisturizer. So you could actually kind of play around with a few different shades, and you can always darken it up or lighten it up using your pressed powder. I used the shade Honey today. Yes, please send me a selfie, Cindy. Okay, so now that we have our makeup on, so like I had mentioned, I personally have oily skin. So I need to set this product or else it's just going to melt off my face because my oil is going to start to push through. So I always take a dry, this one's dry, it's by a company called Real Techniques, it's flat. And I'm going to take my setting spray, mist it on there, and then I'm going to take my Touch Behold setting powder. So this is just going to be a translucent, there's no color to it, setting powder. I'm going to kind of press this into that loose powder, just like that. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it wherever I use concealer or where I find that I get really oily or really shiny throughout the day. Or if I have to wear a mask, I'm going to put it where the mask hits so it doesn't rub off my makeup. This is also going to help to minimize the appearance of pores. It can accentuate fine lines, however, so if you do have a lot of fine lines, I would just use less of the product. You can absolutely use this product. You're just, like I said, going to want to use less of it. So I pretty much just use this in the T-zone. And then we're going to take our fan brush, which is right here, and then I'll just kind of fan it away. Because you just want like a very fine layer of this to be on your skin. Because that is just going to help to absorb any of that natural oil or the sweat or humidity or create that buffer to prevent it from wiping away your foundation. Just like that. I use Charmeuse in the liquid, so what would I be in the BB? I think you would be Caramel. I'm 47, you're putting the concealer in all my problem areas, under eyes, around my mouth, fine lines. What do you recommend? You can still use the product for the concealer. You're just going to want to use like a cream brush like this guy. You would squirt a little bit of your concealer on the cream brush and apply it this way. That will apply a lot thinner, so it's not going to accentuate your fine lines, is what I would recommend. I don't have oily skin, but I do sweat. So this would be, the setting powder would also be amazing for you. So you'll use it in the areas that you find you get sweaty. I'm Honey in the BB cream. What would I be in the liquid? Ooh, tough one. You could be the shade Lace or you could be the shade Taffeta. So message me a selfie facing window, Sarah, and I can give you an exact recommendation. Hello from New York. Awesome. All right, so now for the rest of the coverage. So say you're not oily and you want to prevent your BB cream from coming off, or you just want it to look a little softer or more full coverage. I'm going to go in with my pressed powder now with the big kabuki brush, and I'm going to apply this all over. So what this does is not only sets the BB cream, but it also is going to add a little bit of a softer airbrush touch to your makeup. It's going to take away that dewy look, so just keep that in mind. If you do love the dewy look, you might want to use just less of this product, or maybe just use this product in the areas in which that you are either wearing a mask or you find that crease or get oily. So this can also be used for that, but like I always say about our pressed powder, it is the most silkiest, softest, most amazing pressed powder I have to date ever used in my life. It is so incredible. I cannot rave enough about how amazing our pressed powder is. Oh, nice. Of course, Kayla. Yes, message me and I can give you all the details on joining. All right, so now that we've done that, now I'm going to go ahead and do my contour highlight. So even on the days that I'm not really wearing like a ton of makeup, I'll still contour and highlight, and I'm going to show you why it's so important. So this is none, obviously. So I'm going to take my pressed powder in the shade Twill, and we're going to take the tapered blusher brush, which is amazing because both of these are on sale in the Kudos because this is technically a powder foundation. So loophole. So we're going to take our tapered blusher brush. Make sure you swirl on the cap really well. You can also tap it off on your wrist. You can blow. Whatever you want to do to lessen the product. So you're going to start from the top of the ear and work towards the corner of the mouth. And you're just going to very light-handedly kind of drag this back and forth. Once you begin to see a line form, then very light-handedly kind of swirl over that area to soften it up and give you some warmth. Just like that. Around the jawline now, same thing, tap off, you could blow. Go around the jawline from the bottom of the ear, and you're going to stop about where your contour was. Just that little area right there. For the forehead, where'd my voice go? Same thing, tap, blow. And then you're just going to follow the natural hairline. And I always kind of swirl in the temples. So swirl, swirl, and then I don't go beneath my eyebrows, but that's my own personal preference. If you want to, you totally can. You can essentially do like an E and a 3. For the design-wise, that helps. But look at how amazing this just made my makeup look. So contour versus none. Do you see that? Click the little thumbs up or the heart or give me a yeah if you see that. See how much brighter and tighter my under eye looks, how much more structured my face looks, how much thinner it looks over here. It makes my makeup look like it matches so much better versus this side that looks just a little bland, little eh. Such a big difference, and a teeny, tiny bit of contour, which again was the pressed powder in the shade Twill is what I'm using. And the tapered blusher brush is a must-have, you guys. It does all the work for you. So again, top of the ear, towards the corner of the mouth. So I actually was watching a new tutorial because I'm always trying to learn as well. I always want to bring you guys good information, and I saw this tutorial and the girl was contouring right above the hollow of her cheek, and she showed the difference on doing the hollow versus right above the hollow and how it kind of gave you like a mini facelift. I was very impressed. I've never seen that, so I've been trying to do that lately and I really like the outcome. So I normally have been telling you guys to go right in the hollow, like this area right here. Try going just a teeny tiny above that. So wherever your hollow is, right above that is where you start. But you're still going to keep that same basic knowledge of the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. So just this little area right here. Just like that. And then swirl. And like I said, this is going to give you that little mini facelift. Just like that. Give you that supermodel jaw. Just like so. And then whatever's left over, I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose, bottom of my nose, and that's just going to warm it up, thin it out. I use the shade Honey today, but you could also use the shade Bisque and warm it up with your pressed powder. All right, so now that we've done that, now we're going to use our blush in the shade Sisterly. And again, this is one of my absolute favorite blush colors because it gives you this really pretty, glowy, dewy finish. And it's like balling on a budget. You not only get a really gorgeous glow, but you also get that blush. So it's like a 2-for-1. Isn't that so pretty? See how it really illuminates my skin, gives you that dewy appearance? And with this, I'm just using an angled blusher brush, and we're just going to tap, 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 tap. I really think that tapping your blush on gives you the most control over where it's going and how much is going there. So highly recommend to do that instead of brushing it on. I find that doing it this way makes it look a little softer on the skin. So just like so. Isn't that pretty? All right, so our face is done now, so we're gonna move on to our eyebrows, and we're pretty much done. So we're gonna do the eyebrow pencil in the shade medium. I always comb through my brows to get the hair moving in the same direction, and then comb out any foundation that may have gotten in there. I use the shade Taffeta in the pressed powder. It just restocked the other day, but I also wear the shade Poplin in the other pressed powder that we have, and they are the same color. And I love them both. So like I said, if you are going for a lighter shade in the BB cream, like the shade Bisque, especially with winter on the horizon, as I say that, it's 111 degrees where I'm at today. Not crazy, 111. What is happening? Anywho, winter will come one day, and we will be white again. So I always get a lighter shade in the BB cream, so that way I can mix it in with my liquid touch to lighten it up if my foundations start to get too dark. So that's always an option too. That I love the BB cream because you can really kind of use it to make your foundation look a little thicker, a little more fuller coverage, a little more hydrated. Amazing. Oh man, yeah, right? So hot. Yes, it's the Touch Mineral is Taffeta, and then the Poplin is the Unique Touch. But both good, both amazing. Yes, the shade in the blush was Sisterly, and that's going to be on my website. All the makeup I'm using is on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then you could use, go to the Kudos, and that's where you can find all of the foundation, all of the facial brushes, and all of the primer on sale. Hallelujah. So, and there's no cap on how many Kudos you order. So if you wanted to get 5, you can. Ooh, how cold does it get? Like mid-60s sometimes, but usually like high 60s is like our cold winter. If I'm flooring the stick, what color contour stick foundation would I use? You'll use the shade Chenille. Yes, Supple is another one of my favorites. Yes, we are pool solar, so we can swim year round. Ooh, 50's cold. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the Twisted Mascara. When I'm doing kind of a no muss fuss kind of makeup look, just the good old BB cream, I love just going in with my Twisted Mascara. I love the length that this gives, and I love how easy it is to apply. So what's really cool, and what's this like claim to fame for this guy, is this little wand that comes with it. So you get the 2 wands. So I always take the first one and give that really great separation, the really great length, and then I'll take the second baby wand and I'll do the tips, and then I'll do the bottom lash line. And it is the first and only mascara I've ever been able to use on my bottom lash line without any smudging or smearing. It is the most amazing mascara I have ever used. It's so high end. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Look at that length. So, so good. What shade to use in the spray were similar. I can actually use the shade Lace and Taffeta. So either one. Taffeta works for my summer shade, and Lace works for my winter shade. So if you're like a little bit tanner, I'd do Taffeta. If you're a little bit lighter, I would do Lace. But always feel free, you guys, to send me a selfie facing a window, and I can give you a full recommendation. So amazing. I know, right? I love that, Patricia. I didn't know I had these lashes. It's so true. I love it because you finally get to have a small enough wand to get all of these little baby hairs. Another thing that I love about this mascara is it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So you're not only having these amazing long lashes, but it's nourishing your lashes and helping them grow all at the same time. Isn't that so good? Best mascara I've ever used, hands down. And it has the same amazing benefit as all of our mascaras, that it's completely buildable. Amazing. All right, so very last thing, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my lip gloss. Message me and I give you the link to this guy. I like it because it's really pigmented. All right, just a little glossy finish, and then very last step is setting spray. That is such an important step that I almost forgot to do. And whenever I do my setting spray and I'm wearing mascara, like today I forgot to do it the other way around, try not to, this sounds funny, try not to open your eyes too wide. Don't let your mascara touch your face because you just made your mascara more wet. So you don't want any transferring. So I'll really use my fan like right on my eyes to make sure that the setting spray around my eyes dries first. That's why I usually will do the setting spray before I do mascara. But setting spray is so crucial for your makeup looks because it's going to add a little bit of moisture into your foundations, which helps them to expand, which helps them to look more natural. Also, it's going to prevent any transferring. So another really great thing if you have to wear masks or if you get oily or it's really humid or anything like that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my lashes, since I started using the Twisted Mascara, I feel like they're growing like weeds. Like they were already growing with the Esteem Lash Serum I use every day, but this is like just taking them to the next level. It's crazy. The lip gloss shade was Snatched. Thank you so much. I used the BB Flawless today. The BB Flawless, which is on sale in the Kudos this month. So if you guys need to be color matched, if you have any questions, please reach out to me here on Facebook. I would be so happy to help you. The mascara, I believe, is 27 or 24, but it usually will last like anywhere from like 4 to 6 months, depending on use. So it lasts a really long time for the price as well. So please reach out to me here on Facebook. I would so be happy to help you. Make sure when you're shopping, you shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there. My name is Rhea Hope on Instagram, and I'm actually doing a really fun giveaway. All you have to do to enter the giveaway, and I'm going to send one. Actually, I think I'm going to have a couple winners this month. I'm going to send a couple winners, a huge goodie basket filled with some of my favorite things. You have no idea what's in it, and it's packed. All you have to do is watch my stories on Instagram. Just watch the stories, click on the profile picture, and the stories will begin to play, and then share one of them. You can either screenshot it and tag me, or just share it. Click the little paper airplane. So make sure you do that. Go enter the giveaway over on Instagram. My name there again is Rhea Hope, RAYAHOPE. I love you all. I will see you guys in a few days. We're actually taking a little family vacay soon. But I have preloaded all of these really great tutorials. I've been working so hard on all of them, getting them edited and ready for you guys. A lot of them are actually things that you guys have requested. I have them scheduled to be posted around 11 o'clock every day for this week. I'm super excited to be like that consistent and that reliable. So make sure you tune in to Facebook around 11 o'clock every single day, Pacific Standard Time, to catch my newest tutorial that is pre-recorded, and they're all less than 5 minutes. So if you are someone that wants a tutorial, like, give me the meat. I need the meat. I want to see it. But you can feel free to reach out to me and message me. I will be responding all week. So I love you guys. I'll see you I know, right, Ashley? All right, I'll see you guys over on Instagram for the rest of the day. Bye.